content creators, business owners, coaches, consultants, live streamers, podcasters. If you want to make the most money you can possibly make before Q4 ends, before the end of 2022, you're in the right place. Make sure you come on back. That music gets me every time, y'all. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Creator Economy Podcast. This is a show where we help you monetize your skills, your experience, your creativity, what's in your dome, what's in your chest, so you can actually create real impact and monetize in the creator economy. This is the greatest time to be alive. And I am your host, Professor Nez, content creator, speaker, author, business owner, holy macadamia nut. And I'm going to tell you why this is the greatest time of the year to be you and me. I'm going to talk about how you can take advantage of the greatest time, the greatest months, the greatest time period for you to make the most money, grow your audiences, grow your community. You're in the right place. We're going to talk about it all. I'm also going to be taking your questions. Every week we go live. And I'm going to be taking your questions live. So stick around, replay viewers, podcast listeners. Awesome to see you. Thank you so much for joining in. Stick around to the end because you may get questions. You may get answers to questions you didn't even know you had. We've got probably the most astute, intelligent, hardworking, supportive community on planet Earth. This is the Nez Nation community. And I absolutely love every single one of you. Because, guys, even though I'm the facilitator of this, I'm the host, I learn just as much from you. I get so inspired by y'all. You have no idea. I get so moved by you. As much as I hope, I pray that you get inspired and you get value from me. This is a collaborative effort. So come on in. Get your questions ready. If you want to make money before the end of the year, if you want to make the most, take advantage of what I call the most profitable time of the year, you're in the right place. You're going to get some tough love. You might not like a lot of the things I'm going to say, but, you know, if you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, if you're looking for one of those, coconuts and yachts programs where they promise you the moon and stars and you don't have to do an ounce of work, you're in the wrong place. Hasta la pasta. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. This show isn't like that. We talk about real, practical, anchored in reality. Anchored in reality. Themes, topics, strategies, best practices that I personally, who am a full-time content creator, I've been running businesses for 3 decades. I've also worked in the public sector as a professor, a real professor of business communications. This is the wrong show for Get Rich Quick. So come on in. Happy Labor Day. Let's see who's here with us. We got Nano in the house. Good to see you, Nano. Oh, look at that. Brian, long time no see. George Fisher on LinkedIn. Good to see you. And oh my goodness, we miss you. Jennifer, how in the world are you? Oh, it's so great to see you, Jennifer. Yes, absolutely. Happy Labor Day to you. Ace, my man Ace. Where you been, Ace? You've been missing out, brother. I'm just so happy to see you. I'm totally teasing you. We have fun on Nez Nation live streams. We have a blast. This is not your stuffy show. So I may roast you. I may make fun of you. I may have fun of you, but it's all done with good intention, zero malice. We have a lot of fun here. It's good to see you, Ace. If you're just joining us, make sure you smash that thumbs up. I'd really, really appreciate it. And guys, get your questions ready. And yes, we are recording this the day before the official end of summer. It is Sunday, September 4th, 20,000 in the year of our Lord, 2022. Podcast listeners, replay viewers, you may be checking this out well after Labor Day weekend, but guess what? Everything that we're going to talk about in today's show, you're going to get a ton of value. I don't care if you're watching this in 2032. I don't care if you're watching this in 2052. You're going to get a ton of value because everything I'm going to talk about is going to apply. Okay, so first of all, just in case you don't know, we are at the tail end of Q3, okay? Q4, which is the most profitable time of the year, just in case you don't know, is October, November, and December. And since we have such an astute, amazing, intelligent audience, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know why Q4 is the most exciting time for content creators, business owners, podcasters, live streamers, coaches, consultants. Let me know why you think that. And yes, being a content creator, you need to think like a business, okay? I am not a YouTuber, okay? I am not just a simple content creator. I'm a media company. If you think different, you get different results. If you just think of yourself as a YouTuber, and there's so many other YouTubers out there, what have I got to offer? What have I got to contribute? You're going to lose. You're running a media company. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I've worked in retail. I've run catering businesses. I've run small brick and mortar businesses. I've run multiple online businesses. I've monetized so many different revenue streams. This is the hardest thing I've ever done, especially because I think most of us don't have a huge team. I mean, I've got a few employees. I've got my loving, awesome, intelligent, billion times more talented than me wife working in our business too. But that's it. That's it, you know. Some of these rock stars that you see, you know, Jimmy from Mr. Beast, who I love. I'm not, you know, these guys have like 20, 30, 50 people working for them. They've got full-time editors. They've got full-time graphic designers. They've got full-time directors of photography. So, you know, don't compare yourself to these people. This is hard, especially if you're a quote-unquote solopreneur. This is hard work. You are the content creator. You're the talent. You're the DP. You're the key grip. You're the lighting. You're the editor. You're the distributor. You're the marketer. You're the brander. You're the business operator. You're the director of operations. You're wearing 7 million hats if you're a content creator and you really have been paying attention to all of our videos, all of our live streams, all of our shows. I want you to monetize. I want you to do this full time because I believe the free market, I believe that based on merit, which is what the free market is based on, is the greatest way to create the most impact because if you're not doing that, you're done. The market will decide whether or not you're going to be successful or not. It's nobody's fault but your own. I've talked about this many times on the show, you know, being in the public sector for 2 decades, teaching at universities. And I still, you know, teach very, very little. I mean, I used to teach 17 classes a semester because they don't pay professors jack. I only teach a couple now, part-time online jobs, because I still love my students. I can't stand the system. I can't stand the administration. They're so out of touch. And I'm calling out all universities. They're all out of touch. There's not one that's in touch. I don't care. Don't at me. I've been in the internals here. I know everything about, especially the North American university system. I know everything about that. And they are so out of touch. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it here. The reason I believe in, you know, side hustlers too, you don't have to necessarily think of yourself as, you know, doing this full time. A lot of you, I know I wouldn't mind making an extra $200-300 a month. Wouldn't mind making an extra $500, dare I say $1,500-1,200 a month. How many people wouldn't mind making that a month? Give me a hashtag me in the chat right now. Imad's in the house. Good to see you. Doug Lehman, Layman's Terms, who is an awesome video creator. Computer Pal Inc. in the house, who is an awesome content creator. You see, guys, you don't just get me, who's been doing this since 1554. That's a long time. But you get all these amazing business owners, professionals, executives, content creators, live. You get the whole gamut when you come to Nez Nation. So hit that thumbs up and share this out because sharing is caring. Sherry's in the house. Indians Exposed. Good to see you. Fantastic. Welcome, welcome. Smash that thumbs up. So, I believe that the creator economy is the ultimate governor of what is giving value and what isn't, because it's based on merit. Your audience will let you know. Your statistics, your data, your analytics will let you know if you're actually creating impact or you're just doing it for doing its sake, or you're trying to use gimmicks or get rich quick schemes. That's why I always say this is not a coconuts and yachts show. Real practical things that I have implemented for the last God knows how long I've been doing this. Things that I vouch for, things that I have actually done for my own business and still continue to do. So Q4, let's get into it. And by the way, I'll take your questions. Let me kind of get through the content here, but I want to get to your questions. So replay, stick to the end. You're going to get amazing, amazing answers to questions you probably never knew you even had. So Q4, October, November, December. You've got the greatest holiday of the entire calendar year, Christmas, New Year's, where I think over 44% of consumer spending takes place, okay? You've got Cyber Monday. You've got Black Friday, right? Never mind Thanksgiving. Never mind Halloween. Never mind the fact that this is the time that advertisers, movie companies, executives, studios, trillion-dollar companies, Fortune 500, Fortune 100 companies are spending the most advertising dollars. You guys, most of you guys are very sophisticated. You know January CPMs, they call it the big dip, right? The January dip. January is notorious. I know a lot of content creators don't even create content in January because CPMs and RPMs drop dramatically. The reason this is the most profitable time of the year is because people, companies are spending the most advertising dollars, which if you're a content creator like me, who, I'm not going to focus on this revenue stream, but it is an important revenue stream as a content creator, as a podcaster, as a live streamer, as a as a blogger. This time of year, your CPMs and your RPMs are at their highest. So remember when I said tough love? This is when consumer spending is at its highest. So you got businesses, companies, advertising dollars, marketing budgets at their highest. Check your own data too. My CPMs, my RPMs are going like this. They're skyrocketing, right? And let me know too. Let me know. Even if you're watching this on the replay or listening to this on the podcast, let me know. By the way, did you guys know watching live, we've got the #1 rated Creator Economy live stream podcast show. We're on Spotify, Apple, we're on Google. Just go to professornez.com/podcast. I want you guys to subscribe to our podcast because I don't know about you, but I love listening to podcasts. Let me know also in the comments, where do you like to listen to podcasts? Do you listen at the gym, on your morning commute, in the car, walking your dog, around the house? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Absolutely. I love the way, look at this. You see why I love our Nez Nation audience? Look at this awesome insight right here from Ace. Ace says, fourth quarter is when you're like a squirrel collecting your nuts, getting ready for the cold season. Hibernation is coming. We got to fill that belly up. Very well said, Ace. That's exactly right. So how do you take advantage of this? Well, if you're a coach, consultant, small business, big business, doesn't matter. You need to be very clear on your products and on your services. Consumer spending is up at its highest. Never mind advertising dollars. Consumer spending is at its highest. Okay. Well, Nez, I'm a content creator. I don't have products and services. Maybe you could create some. Nez, I'm not even monetized. I don't have CPM. I'm not in the partner program. I'm not getting monetized on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. I'm not monetized on YouTube. I don't have CPM, RPM. This is the time to start looking and being creative. There's so many ways you can skin this cat, y'all. There's so many ways you can monetize. We do consulting. My wife and I have one arm of our company is consulting. It's a very lucrative arm. I do one-on-one consulting. I help YouTubers. I help content creators. I help executives. I help brands take their business to the next level, monetize to the next level, which, by the way, if you didn't know that, you can hire me. I don't come cheap because I'm the best at what I do. But if you want to hire me, go to Nez, email me at nez at professornez.com, and I'll send you some services that we have. You don't have to be monetized, okay? You don't have to be monetized. You don't have to be in the partner program, okay? Before I even was in the partner program, okay, I very strategically, okay, because I have products and services. I sell digital products, ebooks, courses, and I also do consulting and services, okay, which literally, if you're listening to this right now and you have no clue what I'm talking about and you want to make serious money, the gig economy is just as big, if not bigger, than the creator economy, okay? You literally just need an internet connection, a laptop, and that's all you need. You can start setting up a consulting agency. A lot of people like to call themselves agencies. It's really just one dude on a laptop monetizing their expertise, or dudette. Dare I say, a dude or dudette. You can literally do this by setting up a PayPal account or Venmo, creating a landing page, and then going out there and letting the world know how you can solve their problem. You got to get clear on your messaging. You got to get clear on what is the solution that you can provide that your target audience needs more than anything. Do they need tax help? Do they need financial advice? Do they need mental health assistance? Do they need somebody to help them with their backyard? Do they need help with graphic design or videography? I'm telling you right now, content creators, one of the greatest ways you can make money right this second, it's very simple, 1, 2, 3. A landing page takes 2 seconds. A PayPal account takes 2 seconds. Start communicating and conveying. There isn't a business out there right now. There is not a business on planet Earth right now that can afford not to have a video marketing strategy. You know how to create videos. You know how to edit them. You know how to optimize them. You can charge businesses a lot of money. I have a very specific example. Every real estate broker, every real estate agent out there has enough capital to hire you to handle their video marketing, to shoot, edit, optimize, post, upload, distribute their real estate videos. There's not a real estate broker alive. There's not a real estate agent alive that can afford not to have a presence on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn. Holy macadamia nut, LinkedIn. Just the other day, I saw an open house video from just a connection, a random connection on LinkedIn. And I showed it to my wife. I was like, look at this cool house. And it's not that far from us because they were smart. They were targeting people in a 55-mile radius or 100-mile radius. My wife showed it to one of her friends. One of her friends showed it to her husband. They are now making an offer on that house. That's how unbelievably easy it is. DJ Strict in the house. DJ Strict, you want to talk about an awesome you see, this is why I love our Nez Nation audience. I'll get to that, Sherry. Thank you so much. And by the way, literally, if you just Google landing pages, I mean, ClickFunnels, I use ConvertKit. There's a link in the description. Sign up for ConvertKit. I make all my landing pages with ConvertKit. It's simple. It's easy. You do have to pay, okay, but I think there's some free versions. But there's a link in the description. I use ConvertKit for my email marketing, landing pages, etc., etc. DJ Strict is my man. He is just an awesome, I want to give him a little bit of a shout out here. He is an awesome live streamer, awesome content creator, and he's got soul, which I think is more important than anything for every content creator. You know, for content creators and live streamers, we always talk about what kind of equipment should you use. kind of tools should you use? What platforms should you go heavy on? A lot of quantifiable things, a lot of physical things, but the intangibles are more important. DJ Strick's got soul. And if you don't have soul as a content creator, you're not going to build community. You're not going to build audience. And that's everything. Okay? In the creator economy, in the gig economy, I mean, it's since the dawn of time. Okay? Creating an audience. It's Sunday right now. So I know a lot of y'all, this is a time to express yourself spiritually, religiously, and it is the day of Sabbath, and is the day of appreciation, is the day of going to church. It's a very, a holy day for a lot of people, right? Since the dawn of time, you look at any prophet, you look at any religious leader, how have they built their audience over time? Think of Jesus as a YouTube creator. I'm serious. I'm dead serious, right? As a content creator, he built his audience. He provided value. He motivated them. He inspired them, right? Take away all the kind of dogmatic things about it. Look at it from content creation. I mean, from the dawn of time to Mr. Beast, I mean, nothing changes. You got to be a human being. DJ Strick is a human being. And I'm telling you right now, if you want to learn from somebody, go check out his YouTube channel. Check out his awesome live stream show that he does, that I was lucky and honored enough to be a guest on. Go check out DJ Strick. He's got soul. You can learn a lot. I learn a lot from you too, Computer Pal. I learn a ton from you. Computer Pal Inc. is another amazing live stream. I forget your first name. Give me your first name, Computer Pal Inc. So literally that's as easy it is. You don't have to be monetized. Don't worry about RPM and CPM. If you are monetized, you're in the money. Now is the time that you need to be creating boatloads of content. Antoine, thank you, Antoine. I forgot about that. Thank you so much. Now is the time that you need to stop watching House of Dragons or whatever, I don't know, House of Thrones, Game of Thrones. Now is the time that you need to stop going out every single weekend. Now is the time that you need to really focus. If you're serious about this, look, if you're not serious about this, you don't got to worry about a thing. I'm here talking to you about how to take advantage of the most profitable time of the year. This is the most profitable time. Come January, I'm going to chill. I'm taking my vacation in January. I'm going to chill in January, okay? But I'll tell you what, it's Labor Day weekend, right? It's Labor Day weekend, and last night was Saturday night, so it's a 3-day weekend. I took my dog for a walk. There was parties, there was barbecues, and by all means, have fun. But you know what I did all night last night? I was working on thumbnails. I'm not bragging here, y'all, too. I'm not here to say, oh, you good. No, don't have fun. No. I'm saying prioritize your time. Now is the time. It takes sacrifice. I'm not here to give you coconuts and yachts, y'all. It takes sacrifice to do this. I said I've been running businesses. I helped my mother when I was 13 years old build her brick and mortar leather shoe business and handbag business. From 13 years old, I ran a catering business in my 20s. I ran multiple online businesses till now. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. You are a media company. You're not a content creator. You need to think like that. Even if you're just a solopreneur, even if you don't have one other person helping you, having that mentality makes all the difference. And guess what? Then all that hard work gets rewarded. You can literally make money while you sleep. You can literally make, quote unquote, and I say this with severe, air quotations. You can make passive income. There's nothing passive about passive income. You have to create the systems and processes and infrastructure, which takes blood, sweat, and tears. But think of yourself as a media company, not just a simple YouTuber, not just a simple content creator. Not that there's anything simple about that, but I'm just saying, flip the script a little bit and you'll have different results. If you're here right now listening and watching this, I'm going to go ahead and make the supposition that you're here because you know what? I really am taking this seriously and I want to take this seriously. I want to make the most money. Give me a hashtag me in the chat right now if that's you. Give me a hashtag me in the chat right now. You're absolutely welcome. Hey, Vasu, good to see you. You're welcome, DJ Strick. I really am inspired by you, brother. Super inspired by you. And I mean, most of the people here in the chat right now, I'm just super, super inspired by all of y'all. It's just absolutely fantastic. I see a hashtag me from Antoine. Antoine in the house. So good to see you. Now is the time to sacrifice. Because come January, everything is going to drop 50+%. Everything's going to drop. It happens every single year. Right now, this is such a juicy moment, especially if you're monetized. I'm going to talk about affiliate marketing. I'm going to talk about products and services. I'm going to talk about, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, anniversaries, birthday parties. Holy macadamia nut. This is such a juicy time right now for content creators. Okay? So a lot of people don't like to talk about, consistency. A lot of people don't like to talk about volume. A lot of people will tell you, people who have 5.6 million subscribers and have been doing this for 30 years, right? Will say, you don't have to, quality over quantity is best. Quality over quantity. I only do 2 videos a month. I only do 1 video a month. Consider the source, y'all. It's easy for them to say that. It really irks me. It really pisses me off when I hear this. Because 99% of us are not in that bracket where I can go 2 months. I mean, look at Casey Neistat. The guy's been working his butt off. He just released a brand new video, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? It's already got 10 million, 5 million views or whatever. He can afford to do that. He's got so many other revenue streams, okay, besides just AdSense. He can afford to create a video once every 4 months, okay? He's been building his brand, building his YouTube channel for 10 plus years, if not longer. Consider the source. You have to consider the source, okay? So now is the time. You need to set up your content strategy. If you're creating 1 video a week, I would encourage you try to do 2, dare I say 3. If you're doing 2 videos a week, I would encourage you to create 4, okay? Volume is the name of the game right now. Don't overthink too much. And obviously, don't drive yourself crazy either, and don't burn yourself out. Do as much as you can. Use your own discretion, use your best judgment. But I'm telling you right now, I am doubling up my content efforts. I'm tripling up. I run multiple channels. I run multiple brands. So you can imagine, I'm doing like 100 videos a month right now. It doesn't have to be video too. Podcast content creators, live stream content creators, bloggers. Now is the time. CPMs are going to go up the roof. RPMs, if you don't know what CPM is, it costs per mille. CPM is the amount of money, approximately that advertisers are paying for your specific niche. RPM, revenue per mille. Revolutions. I'm a tennis player. You see how that works? Is it obvious I'm a tennis player? So RPMs are basically your cut. So let's just take YouTube for an example. If your CPM on YouTube is $14, that means that advertisers are paying $14. YouTube gets, I think, 45%. 45%? I don't know if it's almost, I can't remember. If so it's a $14 CPM, your RPM is going to be around $7, which is your cut. YouTube gets the rest. That's just an example, just in case you don't know what RPM and CPM is. All this Labor weekend, I've been working. I'm not bragging. I can hear my neighbors' music. I can hear my neighbors' barbecue. I can hear my neighbors partying. I walked my dog last night. There was parties galore, almost on every single street. Parties at the baseball field. They were having a huge barbecue. I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm saying if you're here and you want to take this seriously and you want to make serious money, in the most advantageous, the most profitable time of the year, I want to do that more than anybody. And so last night from 7 p.m., after I walked my dog, had dinner with my family, from 7 p.m. to 11:45 p.m., I was working on titles and thumbnails. I've already scheduled 4 videos before this live stream. Right now, it is in the AM Pacific time. Okay, I'm in the West Coast. This show is a 10:30 a.m. start time. So what time did I get up? Well, I got up at 6:30, as I do most days. I've already scheduled and posted 2 videos for every channel, by the way. That's not just one channel. Nez, do I have to do that? No. Nez, do I have to work that hard? No. Nez, do I have to kill myself like that? No, of course not. Depends on how bad you want it. But I will say this. If you really took a hard look at yourself, and if you're here right now listening and watching this, replay viewers, live viewers, and I'm here to assume that you really want this bad. And if you really want this bad, you need to double the output that you're putting in right now. Maybe skip that next Clubhouse, that next Twitter space. Maybe instead of chilling and watching the football game, chilling and watching, UFC, Netflix, or whatever, Amazon Prime, or going to the movie theaters, maybe work on that next piece of content, because now is the time. CPMs, RPMs at an all-time high. I've already talked about how you can take advantage of this time if you're not monetized. Get clear on your messaging. Get clear on your branding. Affiliate marketing. Find products that you use yourself. What camera do you use? What CRM tool do you use? What software, live stream software do you use? Speaking of, here's a segue. Here's how you do it. So first of all, if you're getting value right now, hit that thumbs up and give me a hashtag yes in the chat right now. If you're getting any value, any good information right now, give me a hashtag yes in the chat right now. I'd really appreciate it. If you're interested in always getting the being an insider, a Nez Nation insider, making sure you never miss all the latest, greatest tips, news, strategies, best information, up to date on how you can monetize in the creator economy, this is our free newsletter. You can become a VIP insider right now. In the pinned comment, in the show notes, and the description, or just go to professornez.com/insider, put your best email in there, bada boom, bada bing, you're in. You're in. We never spam. I never share your email to anybody. Become a VIP of Nez Nation. Become an insider. Now's the time. Because you better believe in Q4, I'm going to be going live a lot more than I usually do. I'm going to be releasing more content than I usually do, and it's all going to help you. I'm here to serve you. I already know this is the most profitable time of the year. I don't need any of this information. I'm doing it. I'm embodying it. I'm encapsulating it. I'm here for you. Because I remember, Nez, why are you here for me? What are you, Mother Teresa? No, not even close. You know why I'm here for you? 2 reasons. Number 1, I remember being confused. I remember being lost. Yes, there was a time I didn't know what the F I was doing. There was a time, believe it or not. I know it's hard to believe. There was a time I didn't know what I was doing, and people who came before me, who inspired me, who motivated me, who lit the fire in my belly are the reason I'm successful today. I want to be one of those people for you right now. I want you to message me 3 years from now, 24 months from now, 18 months from now, saying, Nez, I'm doing what I love. I want you to be me. I want you to wake up and say, you know what? I don't feel like working tomorrow or even the next couple of days, and having the freedom to block your schedule. Hey, honey, you want to go take a cruise in November? Sure, I can block off my schedule. I don't have to answer to anybody. I want that for you. I want you to have the ability to hang out with your kids in the afternoon when they get home from school. I want you to have the ability to not have to rush in rush hour traffic as I did all those years as an underappreciated, underpaid adjunct professor, busting my hump 6 in the morning, monsoons, tornadoes, hurricanes, to get to a 7 a.m. class, almost killing myself for less than $15 an hour. Adjunct professors are the most exploited profession on planet Earth. No wonder there's a teacher shortage. You want to know why there's a teacher shortage? You want to know why? Because Strychnine gets paid $20 million a record, and the people who are actually in charge of human souls, rearing, educating the future generations of our wonderful country, get paid jack and get treated like jack. And actually now are scared to death because they might get shot. Don't even get me started, y'all. I see a lot of hashtag yeses. Thank you so much, guys. Good to see you, Sarah Lees. I hope I'm saying that right. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the show. Hit that thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Hit that like button right now, y'all. I want you to have that kind of freedom, okay? Find a product that you use, okay? Find a software that you use. It's time to talk about it. It's time to convey it on your blog, on your podcast, on your live stream, on your video content, whatever type of content that you create. It's time to start conveying that and advocating and having a strong call to action. Here's an example. I've been live streaming since 1773. I was there with George Washington live streaming the revolution. You see this gray hair? It didn't get there by accident, y'all. I've tried every live stream, third-party download, encoder, browser-based, non-browser-based. I've tried every live stream platform, every software you can imagine. I've seen them come and go. I've seen some of the best live stream softwares go bankrupt. There's one live stream software. So I was started Periscope in 2015. Nano knows this. If Nano's still here, Nano, tell him. I was live streaming back when Periscope first started, before there was Facebook Live, YouTube Live, TikTok Live, Instagram Live, Facebook Live. Facebook Live didn't start till April of 2016. I was there. So I know what the best live stream software is. And the one that I use is StreamYard. And right now, there's a pinned comment in the link. Pinned comment in the link? There's a pinned link in the comments. My brain is going on overdrive here. I've got a F1 Formula Racer in my brain right now. A lot of coffee for Nez. Can you tell? I've used every live stream software on planet Earth, the one that I love, the one that I'm able to have this ticket taper, the one that I'm able to bring up these awesome comments. Living in Dallas, Texas. What's up, Levi Lasik? Good to see you. The guy who's taking over YouTube. Literally taking over YouTube. I'm so proud of you, dude. I really mean this, sir. Listen to me very carefully, Levi. I may not always comment, but I love what you're doing, brother. And I'm just so proud of you, dude. Congratulations on all the success. Levi was on the show not that long ago. Levi, I consider one of the coolest dudes in the space. Genuine dudes in the space. I love you, brother. I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. You see how I'm able to bring up these awesome comments? You see how I'm able to bring in other kind of branding elements here? You can make your live stream this professional, okay, guys? By using StreamYard. Here's my thumbnail. Look at this. We're talking about how to make more money in the most profitable time of the year. Q4 is upon us soon. So get your link, okay? Get your link. And by the way, with my link, okay, which is in the description, in the show notes, you can start for free. And only with my link, you can go to the website if you want, but with my link, guess what? You don't have to have a credit card. Literally sign up and go live. Bada boom, bada bing, hasta la pasta. See how awesome that is? So that's how you do it. I get paid every time somebody signs up. I just gave you an exact specific example, how to make money in Q4 without being monetized. I get paid every time somebody signs up with that link. It doesn't cost my audience 1 penny more. Whether they sign up through my link or they sign up through somebody else's link or they actually go to the StreamYard website, it doesn't cost them an extra penny. It doesn't cost them anything more using my link. It's a win-win. They support me. They get a solution. I'm going to say that one more time. They support me, the content creator who's working his butt off over here, and they get the solution to their problem, to their needs. Nez, I want to go live. I've talked about live streaming all the time. I talk about how powerful, how engaging, how interactive. You want to talk about audience building. You want to talk about community building. Never mind all the ancillary benefits. How to be a good public speaker, how to communicate effectively, soft skills, which is an insult. These are the essential skills. Live streaming teaches you all of that, which is the most important skill on planet Earth. Not Earth, Earth. Yes, Jennifer says, Nez, you should monetize that specialty. You know what? I do. I do. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Yes, here's another example. You don't need to be monetized, y'all. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Great segue. I should pay Jennifer. Jennifer, checks in the mail. I'm so proud of you, Levi. I hope you're still here. So proud of you, brother. I just love it. I love seeing good people get successful. Remember how I was saying, I want to be that link in the chain. I remember that feeling of goosebumps when I was driving at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to a job that was thankless, penniless, payless, didn't appreciate me. The admin was breathing down my neck. The red tape, the oversight, the micromanagement through the neck. Remember how I was saying that? Those goosebumps that I got. Learning, listening to podcasts from people that came before me. This was like decades ago when podcasting wasn't even a thing. Inspiring me, saying, hey, Nez, you could actually build your own online business. You can build your own media company. YouTube wasn't even a thing back then. Facebook was barely a thing back then. There was no TikTok. There was no Instagram. There was no Snapchat. There was barely a Twitter. That's how old I am, y'all. I want to be that link in the chain. But secondly, I hit the jackpot. You know why I hit the jackpot, y'all? I hit the jackpot because I actually get electrified when I'm able to help other people. I actually get that feeling in my chest, that combustion of purpose, fueled by purpose, when I help a client, when I help them grow their YouTube channel. One of my clients just passed over 150,000 subscribers. They're making over 10 grand a month, change their business, one of my clients, right? Never mind all the other clients that I've helped. It absolutely sends me to the moon. So I'm lucky. I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what's given me purpose. And I'm also remember that feeling of getting those goosebumps. I remember that feeling of purpose and feeling like, man, I can do this too, and being inspired by those that came before me. I want to be another link in that chain. It means everything to me. So here's another way I monetize, and there's another way that you can monetize. If you're a content creator and you have not applied to the Amazon Influencer Program, you're leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. Nez, have you made hundreds of thousands of dollars? No, but I'm going to. Okay, right now I'm making about, I'll be honest with you, completely transparent. Right now, a month, we had an $8,000 month when Prime Day came. Right now, I'm averaging about $5,500 a month just through affiliate marketing, through my Amazon storefront and being an Amazon influencer. I go live on Amazon. I'm not live on Amazon right now. I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. But I get this question all the time. Jennifer said, you should be monetizing the tea you drink. Well, I've got that and a whole lot more. Not only the tea I drink, not only what I eat and drink, but I've got all the products, all the gear, all the content creation, microphone, audio, camera, lighting, everything can be found at my storefront, amazon.com/shop/Professor Nez. If you're a content creator and you have not applied for an Amazon Associates account, you need to get on that like yesterday, y'all. You need to get on that like 6 months ago, y'all. Never mind the influencer program. I know a lot of people are getting denied. Jennifer says, send it to Pittsburgh. It's coming on your way. I'm telling you right now, Antoine just put up an amazing comment. I need to promote my affiliates more. Now is the time, y'all. Walter Gaynor in the house. Good to see you, Walter. Walter was an awesome guest on Nez Nation Live. Good to see you, Walter. You don't need to be monetized. Never mind the fact that CPMs and RPMs are going up the roof because Q4 is the most profitable time of the year. This is a juicy time, y'all. This is a loving time. If you're a content creator, live streamer, blogger, online business, brick and mortar business, it don't matter. This is the time to make your money. This is the time. Who couldn't use an extra $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month? Give me a hashtag me right now. I don't know about y'all, but gas prices, food prices. I went to Costco the other day to buy some ribeye. I was absolutely stupefied. I don't even think that's a word. I was bamboozled. I was hoodwinked. I was beside myself. Holy macadamia nut. I mean, meat prices have tripled. Meat prices have absolutely tripled. Gas is up. Food is up. Consumer goods is up. Inflation is up. These are like record-breaking times. The recession is here. How many people could use an extra $1,200, dare I say, $500, even $500 a month extra to cover some gas prices, to cover some food costs, cover rent, mortgage, etc., etc. Never mind ad revenue, never mind affiliate revenue, never mind products and services revenue, which we sell courses. I mean, I'm a professor for crying out. Of course I sell courses. We have ebooks, we have digital products, we have consulting services. Brand deals, which I haven't even talked about. Sponsorships, which I haven't even talked about, which, by the way, I have an entire live stream on brand deals. It's an hour long. Listen to the podcast. It's on the podcast too. Spotify, Apple. Just search Nez Nation Live, Creator Economy Podcast. The link's in the description. Link is in the show notes. You could even just go to professornez.com/podcast. It's all there. Okay? This is the time. This is the absolute time right now to reach out to companies, to brands. Because you ask any content creator, okay? You ask any content creator. I would say if you look at the pie of revenue streams, brand deals and sponsorships takes a big chunk of the pie. Even though Mr. Beast makes millions of dollars in ad revenue, his brand deals are 10 times more than that. I mean, the guy's making 10, 15 million a month. Probably 60 to 70% of that is brand deals. That's a bad example because Beast has got, he's got physical products, he's got digital products, he's got, a Beast Burger, he's got Feastables, he's got a lot of stuff. Ace says, I just got my Amazon affiliate approval after a couple rejections. And I want to say this. Thank you, Ace, for being here. And thank you, Ace, for saying this. Because I know a lot of people. I was lucky. When I applied, I got accepted like that. I was extremely lucky. But some people who have been doing content creation and have way more followers, way more reach than I do, actually got denied. One thing I will say, much like Facebook, this is what I love about YouTube. YouTube has actual real creator support, I feel like. Facebook has zero creator support. Amazon has zero creator support. It's awful. It's atrocious. Amazon, if you're listening, step it up. Please, for the love of God, step it up and actually give creators real ways to talk to somebody who can help them make more money and because Amazon wants you to run a six-figure business. Amazon wants you to run a sustainable business. Facebook, Meta, wants you to run a sustainable business. Instagram wants you to run a sustainable business, but it's such a huge, huge entity that there's a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of problems. YouTube, a lot of problems too, but they're, I think, the best at creator support right now as of this recording. I know a lot of people who got turned down. I know a lot of people who got rejected. So Do not take rejection personally. If you get rejected applying to Amazon Influencer Program or the Associates Program, I would wait maybe a couple of weeks, if not longer, and apply again. Trust me. I know people. I actually had a client, Nez, help me get my Amazon affiliate program. He hired me to help them with their brand. We applied 3 times, got rejected. The 4th time, strategically, I changed a few things on their channel. I helped them with their branding, their clarity, their messaging, giving them that polish, giving them that ethos. Bada boom, bada bing. Why am I all of a sudden Tony Soprano? I don't think have I ever said bada boom, bada bing on the stream? I don't think I've ever said it. I wonder why. I don't know why that's in my head right now. They got accepted. And it was like the 5th time, maybe 4th time that they applied. Congratulations, Ace. Get on that like yesterday. Start creating lists. Here's a great way you can do it. If you have a website, which most of you guys should, or you don't even need to create like a full-on optimized functional website, just create a landing page. Your channel name, your brand name, / products or / gear or / some cool name that relates to what you're going to share with them, which is all of the products that you recommend, the products that you use. Create that landing page, put that affiliate link in every single description of every video. Dare I say, depending on what content you produce, pin that comment. You can now pin comments on LinkedIn. Pin the comment on Facebook. Put it in your bio on Instagram. Pin the comment on YouTube. You can do that for a long time now. You can do that even if you're not monetized. Do that and watch what happens. It takes a lot of work, y'all. It takes a lot of mistakes. It takes a lot of failure. But this stuff works. I want you to make serious money doing something that electrifies you, doing something that gives you purpose. Because when you do something that gives you purpose, you care. And when you care, your audience feels it. Because if you don't care, your audience is going to go hasta la pasta and you're not going to grow. And without the audience, you don't have a media company. Without the audience, you don't have a business. Without customers, you don't have a business. Where's the leverage? The audience. What do brands, companies, organizations want to put their products and services in front of when they hire you, when they partner with you? They want your audience. The leverage is the audience. Write that down. Maybe it's too early to monetize. I don't think so, because there's so many ways you can do this. But the leverage is the audience. You build the community, build the audience, and we've talked about this a million times, how you do this, okay? And we can talk about this more if you want. The leverage is the audience. Time plus hard work plus mistakes plus getting better at what you do, getting better at CTAs, getting better at communicating on video, on live streams, blogging, whatever it is, audio, podcasts. Time plus experience plus failure plus mistakes equals successful media company, content creation business, online business, what have you. This is not a coconuts and yachts show. I don't know about you, but I get literally thrown at me, flung at me, whatever platform I'm on, even on TV. How many people watch YouTube on TV? I love watching YouTube on TV. I love watching Facebook Watch on TV. I love it. It's better than Netflix. It's better than Hulu. Better than all of those guys. Better than Amazon Prime. I watch Amazon Live. I watch Amazon Live on TV, on Fire Stick. I get these advertisements all the time. Do you want to make $60,000 in one day without doing an ounce of work, without having to create any content? Next. Do you want to make $1 million and retire by the time you're 22? Next. I made $10,000 yesterday and I didn't do anything. Next. It's all bubkus. It's all bubkus. Time plus experience. What do I mean by that? Maybe, just maybe, you're not at that level yet. It takes time to get good. I've been like, you see how natural and easy and flowing I am on the live stream? I didn't get that way overnight. I've been teaching for 2 decades. I've been running businesses. I'm almost a 50-year-old man, y'all. I've been live streaming since 1548. This is not an overnight success. This took centuries to get good at this. Okay, I'm exaggerating. But I would say, well, Nez, what's a good number? Nez, what's a good number? I don't know, honestly. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know what's a good number. But if I was going to give a ballpark, okay? If I was going to give a ballpark, I would say at least 24 to 36 months. 2 to 3 years, at least. The average YouTube channel takes 1 year to get 1,000 subscribers. That's average. Less than 2%, 1% of channels on YouTube have 10,000 or more subscribers. Now, subscribers is not the metric, okay, for success, but I'm just giving you context. That's all I'm doing. I'm just giving you some background, okay? The leverage is the audience. It's all about the audience. Brands want your audience, okay? Advertisers want your audience, okay? Products and services that you can sell, you have to have customers. Every business needs 2 things. Write this down, Sherry. I'm so glad you're here. Ace brings up an amazing point. Ace says, and it's never too late to get in the game. Everybody who's here live. Ace, Antoine, Sherry, Jennifer, everybody who's here live. Walter, go subscribe to their channel. I'm telling you right now, y'all, the Nez Nation community is the greatest community on planet Earth. Because you don't just get me, y'all, who's been doing this since 1555. What did I say before? You don't just get me. Look at all these amazing content creators, live streamers, business owners, professionals. Go subscribe to all of their channels. Go follow them. Ace is 1 billion%. This is just, oh my God. You want me to blow up in front of you? You want me to self-combust right now in front of you? You're about to see this. Focus and zoom in your cameras because you're about to see a man self-combust. This is just the beginning. Ford Motor Company, IBM, Alexander Graham Bell, Verizon, Apple. These are companies that have been around for 50 plus years. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. These companies have only been around for 10 plus, maybe 15 years. Max. This is just the beginning. So think about this. These companies have literally monopolized 85 to 90% of the attention. They've disrupted major media, television, movies, plays, radio, podcasting, video content, live streaming, blogging, the internet. Did you know that over 75% of people who visit the internet visit a social media site? 75%. 3/4 of people who even go and log on to their laptop, to their phone, whatever, are going onto a social media app. Whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. This is just the beginning. If you're not like me, okay, who's almost 50, who's married with kids, if you're single and you're 29, if you're married and you're 36, if you're single and you're 24, if you're retired and you're 74, this is your time. I have a little secret for you. This is your time. Now, never mind the money. I'm talking about this as the most profitable time of the year. By the way, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Creator Economy Podcast. Today, we're talking about how to take advantage of the most profitable time of the year. It's more than money, y'all. Every single human being on planet Earth needs to feel like they serve a purpose. I don't care who you are. I don't care how cool you think you are. Every single human being needs to feel like they're serving a purpose. The beautiful thing about the free enterprise the free market is if you're not doing that, the market will respond. Audiences will go somewhere else because there's so many other choices. I brought up the example of the North American university system. Thank you so much, Deborah Russell. It's so fantastic to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, first time. Everybody give Deborah a round of applause. I'm so excited. I'm very grateful. Consider subscribing and also consider becoming an insider. It's free. That way you'll never miss another live stream, video, podcast, etc., where we talk about the creator economy and how to monetize. Thank you so much, Deborah. It's great to see you. Never mind the money. Do you know what really, really gets my I don't even know what to say. Do you know what really gets my goose cooking? Just used a saying from 1452. When I am about to go to bed and I'll get a ping on my phone and I look at my phone and it's a comment from somebody and it just moves me to tears. It's a genuine, heartfelt comment. And this individual says, Professor Nez, I don't know how to thank you enough. I accidentally, randomly came across your podcast, video, whatever, blog, and you've inspired me. You've helped me tremendously. That, I'm going to cry right now, y'all. That feeling, give me all the gold in Fort Knox. Give me all the money in the Treasury Department. That's the greatest feeling on earth. The fact that I can make money and still get that feeling is heaven, is a dream come true for me. You know, I talked about universities and how absolutely abhorrent they are. And how there needs to be a huge reformation there in that whole system and whole process. I've been there, guys. I've been an adjunct professor for 2 decades plus. If you're a professor that's full-time and you get tenure, you can do whatever you want. You'll never get fired unless it's something criminal. There's no incentive to innovate. There's no incentive to care. There's no incentive to actually create real impact. When you're a content creator, when you're a business owner, and I always say, if you're a teacher, even if you don't do this full-time, everybody needs to create content. Everybody. Because it's really about relevancy. It's really about ethos, credibility. Also, it's kind of nice to have a documentation of who you are, what you do, what you're all about, and how you can serve. Actually makes a great addendum to a resume even. If you don't innovate, if you don't care, you'll lose in the free market enterprise system. In the university system, you can rest on your laurels. You get tenure and that's it. You don't have to do a thing more. It's atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious and it needs to change. Getting those comments 2 a.m. Getting those comments when I'm having my coffee early in the morning. Because this is, you know what, you want to know my day? Here's my day. I wake up at 6:30 because I got to take my kids to school at 7:15. I check my emails, make sure my client meetings for the day are all set, send the messages I need to send. Then I go through all my dashboards, look at my analytics, and I've got 50 dashboards. Okay, I'm working. Then I take my kids to school, come back. All right. Now what I'm doing, and there's more to it if you're interested in that. I think I've done a video where I go through my entire day. I can see very clearly, I can see very specifically where I've been helping and where I haven't been helping. But the thing that electrifies me the most, the thing that puts fire in my chest the most, is when I get those comments. Of course, I get a bunch of hater comments. I get a bunch of troll. Everybody does. You're not going to be successful and devoid of hate. It's just part of the system. It's part of the deal. Okay? Just expect that. And I can talk about ways to handle that too. And by the way, we've reached the hour mark here of the show. I'm happy to take your questions now. So if you have a question, type a capital Q and then in the comments, and then followed by your question, and I'll answer your question. Replay viewers, podcast listeners, there is a questionnaire form in the show notes and the description. Feel free to fill that out. Or replay viewers on YouTube or anywhere else, leave a comment. I answer and respond to all the comments personally. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I get the hate. You're going to get the hate, right? But those comments, way more than the money. When I get those comments that say, Nez, you saved my life. Nez, you helped me. Nez, you inspired me. And let me not so aggrandizing. Even a simple thank you so much for this video. Even a simple thank you so much for this podcast. Thank you so much for this blog. It helped me. Human beings were meant to serve. Okay, I'm going to get philosophical. I'm going to wax philosophical for 2.2 seconds. Just hear me out. Human beings were meant to serve. If you're just doing everything for yourself, you're toxifying your soul. It doesn't work that way. It's in our DNA. Okay? There is what's the name of that nerve? The Magnus nerve? I can't remember what it is. But there's that feeling you get when you get moved to tears. You get a tear in your eye when you're moved by an emotional story, or et cetera, et cetera. We were meant to serve. We were meant to help each other. Goosebumps don't come when you're helping yourself. Goosebumps don't come when you're being selfish. Goosebumps don't come when you're being egotistical and narcissistic. Goosebumps arrive when you serve, and you serve with intent. You serve with purpose. And every one of you should have goosebumps. It's the greatest feeling on earth. Every one of you. I want you to have those goosebumps. The goosebumps that I literally leapt out of my chair when I first found out, when I first got paid for my content, when I got that first PayPal ping on my phone from my very first client decades ago. Goosebumps. I could actually do this. I could actually get paid doing what I love. I can actually get paid impacting real people and not just doing something for a paycheck. And not that there's anything wrong with doing something for a paycheck, but, half your life is indentured service, right? Because 50% of our time on earth is spent, sometimes more. I mean, that's a ballpark figure. That's probably a generous figure. Over 50% of our time on this blue-green earth is spent at our occupation. So if you're just doing it for a paycheck, and believe me, I've done that before. I know plenty of people who are happy just doing that. That's fine. I'm not judging. But that's 50+% of your life indentured service. Imagine doing something that not only gives you purpose, not only is fulfilling, but you can actually get paid handsomely. That is the jackpot, y'all. That's what I want for you. That's what gives me goosebumps. So if you have any questions, I am so excited. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you've been getting any help or value from this. I would love it if you could hit that big thumbs up. And just like the video, like the podcast. If you're listening to the podcast and you're getting real good information and real help, it would mean the world to me if you could write us a review, especially on Apple or Spotify. Write us a 5-star review. It would really mean the most to me. I would really appreciate that. Don Pedro has a question. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. It's so nice to have you here. Don Pedro on Twitch says, do you think the credit card market might be a new bubble to collide? So I can't give financial advice because that's just not really my expertise, but I am a business owner and I understand financial markets to a certain degree. But just from my perspective, Don Pedro, I think that, we're headed towards, if we're not already in a major recession. Interest rates are at their highest they've been in God knows how long, 40 years. Inflation is at the highest it's been in 40 plus years. I would say right now is the time to really do the best you can to augment your earning power, your income revenue sources, okay? Which is why I love talking about this stuff and which I love helping people and spending a lot less, unfortunately, and taking out less loans. Buying a house is very difficult right now. If your interest rate is 5.4, my interest rate on my house right now is less than 3%. So I'm very lucky. It's a 30-year fixed. But yeah, I mean, credit card market might be a new bubble to collide. That's a really, really good question. I don't have the answer to that. But looking at market conditions, looking at the Fed raising interest rates, I think you're onto something. And I think this is a time that we all need to look at different ways in which we can augment our earning power and maybe save a little bit more and be a little bit more mindful of our budget. I mean, how many people actually have a budget? I don't know that many people that actually sit down and write out an actual budget, right? And I think that's a tragedy. I really do. I think that's a tragedy. If you don't know what you're bringing in and you don't know what you're spending, if you don't know what's coming and going, how could you have any idea of how to plan? How can you have any idea to plan for that vacation, plan for that purchase, plan for that emergency that everything, life always seems to bring our way? So, I mean, I don't know. How many people in the comments, let me know, give me a hashtag me right now. Give me a hashtag me right now if give me a hashtag me right now if you have a budget. I'd love to hear from you because I don't know that many people who have a budget. And I think that's just sad. So I talked earlier about our courses that we sell, helping you take your brand to the next level, helping you earn more, grow faster, and stress less. There is a link in the description, also a link in the show notes if you're watching on the replay or podcast listeners. But I have to mention to you BeyondTheBoxAcademy.com. This is my very own academy run by moi, BeyondTheBoxAcademy.com. If you're looking to get multiple award winning, if you want to you know what, Nez, I want to learn, I want to go deeper than what you're talking about here on the live stream. I can only go so deep in an hour plus live stream show, podcast. If you want to go deeper and get really into the nitty gritty, we've got multiple 5-star award winning courses that these are online modules taught by me that you can take at your leisure, start from scratch to the end, of how to take your brand, your business, your content creation to the next level, your job search to the next level. Go check out BeyondTheBoxAcademy.com right now. Well, actually, stick around. But, maybe bookmark that. Again, if you're just joining us, you are watching the Creator Economy podcast. We're talking about the most profitable time of the year, how to take advantage of that. I would highly, highly recommend you become a Nez Nation Insider. It's free, y'all. It's 100% free. This is your sure-proof way because algorithms change. Even if you're subscribed to us on YouTube, Facebook, you follow us on Twitter, whatever, this is your sure-proof, bulletproof way of never missing out. We do contests, we do prizes, we do giveaways. We're very, very sparse too. We don't bombard your email. We don't share your email. We hate spam. Spam is not the Nez Nation way. It's a free newsletter, so you always are in the in. You're an insider, so you never miss out on anything ever again. It's free. Give us your best email. It takes you 2 seconds. Bada boom, bada bing. There I go again, Tony Soprano. I have no idea. Anybody else have any questions? Please, now is your time. Thank you for that question, Don Pedro. I don't think I answered it, but I really appreciate you watching on Twitch. That means a lot to me. Let me know if you have any question. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. That really means the world to me. I really appreciate that, Sherry. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any question. Yes, Computer Pal Inc. Antoine, you definitely need a budget. Type a capital Q in the comments right now, followed by your question, and I will do my best to answer it. And I hope that you can, I really hope that you got a lot of value from this. It means the absolute world to me that you got a ton of value from this. And I just appreciate you guys so much. I love seeing you guys every single week. Don't forget, we go live every single Sunday. We go live every single Sunday. It's Labor Day weekend right now as of this recording, but we go live every single Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, which is, 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And if you become an insider, you'll never, ever miss out on another live stream. Okay, Antoine says, I'm interested in how you set up dashboards you mentioned. You can set up dashboards with certain CRM tools, but I just go straight to the platform. So I look at my affiliate dashboard, which gets set up. You can set up the dashboards from wherever you have an affiliate with. Okay, so if it's Amazon, they have their own dashboard. I look at the dashboard from all my products and services. So I use Teachable for my courses. It's just an example. They have a dashboard. When I say I look at my dashboards, I just say that I go to all the reports, right? So I go to my client services dashboard, which I use Acuity, and I also have a spreadsheet. I have a link to that in the description. I go to ConvertKit to look at my dashboard there for, my email, my landing page, all the reports on who is doing what, my audience, what are they doing, analytics on YouTube, analytics and Creator Studio on Facebook. I mean, I am searching. I mean, that's just a hair of the dashboards that I check out. But I usually just go, I don't have like one set dashboard. I know there's probably a lot of people more organized than me that probably have one. Like I know Kajabi, you can set up all that, or even Teachable probably. But I go to all the dashboards of the different partners and different tools that I use. That's what I do. Thank you so much, Ace. I really, really appreciate you, man. It's good to have you. We need you here more often, dude. You got to come here more often, Ace. It's great to have you, brother. I hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I hope everybody has a wonderful Labor Day weekend. And don't forget, guys, even though I've got courses, I've got products, I've got all these different things, I'm telling you right now, I've got a ton of free content. If you go to my website, professornez.com, I have a search bar there. If there's any topic, let's say it's brand deals, because I was telling you about brand deals. Let's say it's LinkedIn. I want to learn everything about LinkedIn. Let's say I want to learn how to start and grow a YouTube channel. I want to check out your podcast. I want to learn about, I also, by the way, in the pinned comment, because I don't want to leave you hanging. Thank you so much, Antoine. That would mean the world to me. Antoine says, I'm going to go rate your podcast on Spotify. Thank you, dude. Thank you. That means the world to me. I really, really appreciate it. And anybody else wants to follow Antoine's lead, I won't object. Thank you, Antoine. I'm going to leave you with a free PDF downloadable guide. So in the description of these show notes on the podcast, on the channel, on the live stream, and in the pinned comment, there is a free downloadable PDF with a lot of context on over 25 ways that you can start making money online today. Nez, I want to start making money. Nez, I want to start monetizing. I want to take advantage of Q4. I want to take advantage of the most profitable time of the year. But I don't know where to start. If that's you, or maybe you're advanced and you're like, you know what? I only have 3 ways of making money online. Or you know what? I only have 15 ways of making money online. You said 25 plus ways for you to make money online today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, today. One of them might apply to you. One of them might change your life. So in the description and in the pinned comment, you will find, in the show notes, you will find a link to that free downloadable guide, 28 ways to make money online today. It's a free download. I would highly, highly recommend that. It's absolutely free. So just click the link and follow 1-2 steps. Boom. That's it. Fill out your info. Boom. Free download. No strings attached. Nothing at all. It is a free guide that I put together. It's over 20 pages long. And there's context. There's real in-depth details on each one of those ways to make money online. Go download that right now. It's a free downloadable guide. 28, over 25 ways to make money online today. Nothing, I'm telling you right now, nothing would mean more to me than to have you email me, than to have you send me a DM, than to have you message me 18 months from now, 12 months from now, 36 months from now, 5 years from now. Nez, I checked out your show. Nez, I downloaded your guide. Nez, your content has actually afforded me a way to do something I love and monetize and sustain myself financially. That would mean the world to me, which is why I put so much care, so much due diligence into every single live stream podcast show. It would mean the world to me. So take a chance. What's the worst that could happen? You learn something about yourself. You know, a lot of people, I'll be honest with you, maybe a lot of people are not meant to be, self-employed. There's nothing wrong with having a job. There's nothing wrong with having a W-2. There's nothing wrong with 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with working just to get a paycheck. I sent a tweet the other day. Somebody was saying, I think it was one of these, Malcolm Gladwell, somebody was saying a 9 to 5 is a waste of time. Or if you're just living paycheck to paycheck, you're wasting your time. What? No. There is meaning. There is purpose derived from your life that goes eons beyond just your occupation. Your job does not give you meaning in your life. My dad did a job for 30 plus years that I know he didn't like, so he could support his family. But we did other things together. There's other things. You can go on vacation. You can spend time. You can have, you can be a family person. There's so many different ways to derive meaning beyond just your occupation. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know anybody on planet Earth who couldn't use an extra 200, 500, dare I say 1,200 a month. Making money online, doing something that gives you purpose. It doesn't have to be full time. You can still have your 9 to 5. Start a side hustle, and who knows, maybe one day it could turn into your major hustle. I know mine did, multiple times over. Mine did. I had a YouTube channel that I started. I had a Facebook business page that I started while I was still working 25 classes a semester at the university, being taken advantage of. Well, guess what? I've gone from 17, 18 plus classes a semester. They used to call us freeway flyers because we drive from university to university. I had classes that started at 7 a.m. all the way to a night class that ended at 11 p.m. I didn't see my family 6 days a week for years. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you why I'm so passionate about the creator economy. I started my YouTube channel. I started my content creation businesses while I was doing that. I was only allotted a certain amount of time while I was doing that. I'm down to literally from 17 classes. I don't even need to teach these 2 online classes, but I teach now just 2 online classes. Sometimes I don't even teach any classes a semester. I've left the university system. I'm still teaching though, and I'm teaching with more impact because it's not done through the university system. It's done through the free market, free enterprise, the creator economy. And that's made all the difference. So I'm so absolutely grateful to you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. It absolutely means the world to me. I hope you'll consider subscribing. I hope you'll consider becoming a Nez Nation Insider. It's absolutely free, so you never miss out. And go download that free PDF. It's in the show notes. It's in the description. Download it right now. It's free. 28 ways that you can make money online right now. We're heading into Q4. I can't think of a better time to start. On behalf of the entire Nez Nation audience, I am your ambassador to the creator economy, Professor Nez, wishing you a happy rest of your Labor Day weekend. Be safe, have fun, but get to work. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, guys.